So good to see you all. Thank you. I'm Sally Bagshaw, and I chair the Human Services and Public Health Committee. And I want to tell you first about when I was introduced to Age Friendly, which was about 2 years ago. And I went to Washington, D.C., went to the main AARP office, met Amanda Frame somewhere along the line. Thank you so much for your good work. But in that process, I learned about Age Friendly is not about those of us who are getting older. It's about all of us who are getting older. It's about who and how we live in this community. It's about a place where if we can walk, all of us can walk and have healthy spaces, have sidewalks and crosswalks that are easy to get across, and not just if you're having a little difficulty or that maybe I'm a little slower than I used to be, but that we make sidewalks, crosswalks so good that somebody, a mom, a parent with a stroller, or a 7-year-old who is learning to ride or bike, that this is good for all of us. We know that if there is good and safe housing, good transportation, open communities, places where we can go that we feel welcome, such things as always having an opportunity where we can learn and grow. This is what makes us feel good in our community, and it's what we want to do going forward. There's something also called universal design. So as we are designing, whether it is our sculpture park or our waterfront or all of our communities, if it is done thoughtfully so that people can get around easily, that when we buy a streetcar, it's a kind of model that people can get on. You don't have to step up. You can walk on easily, whether you've got a walker, whether you have a bike, whether you have a stroller. It's something that's made available for all of us. And I want to thank a group that came together about 6 weeks ago. There was a hackathon in this room, but I'll tell you, there's twice as many people here now as there was then. But the people that were here were looking at really good ideas for applications to have on your cell phone, and other things just would make this an easier place for us. I don't know if you've seen these. I brought these. They're my visual aids. This is done by the AARP. I know Amanda back there is smiling at me because she gave me about 40 one time, and I had them distributed within minutes. These are so exciting because they are good ideas that around the nation have come together and said, what can we do in our city that makes it an age-friendly city? So this first one had 100 ideas. I think this next one also has a few more than 100. And when I challenged the hackathon folks, is that I want 150 great ideas. So next year, AARP only looks at Seattle. We have our very own, because we are so good and so far ahead of things that people go, hey, we want to be like Seattle. So I really want to acknowledge the fact that do you feel healthy in our city? Do you feel that you can leave your home and you can be fearless out on the sidewalk, that you can get around? You wouldn't mind if your 8-year-old granddaughter decided to ride her bike from your home to school or from your home to the library. That's what we're shooting for, is to have a place where everybody feels that they can live, they can get around, and that their community is safe and healthy. And frankly, my goal is that we make this a kinder, gentler city. Because one of the things I've learned in the work that I've done over the years is everybody wants to be respected and everybody wants to be loved. Now, it may sound different, it may feel different to people on what respect and love look like, but that's what we all want. That's what I want to do in the city of Seattle. You're going to help us get there. Thank you so much for being here tonight. I'm going to turn it over to my friend and colleague, Lisa Herbold, who is a remarkable woman who represents West Seattle District. I'm downtown, what's called District 7. We include Queen Anne and Magnolia and Pioneer Square. This city is richer because of my colleague, Lisa. Take it away, babe.